Good morning and welcome to Free Daily Coaching. You know that we're here Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Pacific, where Monday through Thursday, Mr. Bert Bledsoe tackles a different topic every day. So if you don't want to miss this awesomeness, you might want to go to www.freedailycoaching.com and sign up so you won't miss anything. I see Janice has brought us a full boat this morning. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Whitman, Steve. Hi, Ellen. Ellen's new to Free Daily Coaching, you guys, so everybody say hi, Ellen.
Hi, Ellen.
There's your sister, Elizabeth is here. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Hi, Beth.
Anyway, on Fridays, I do get the honor of hosting. And right now that we are doing interviews with Friends of Free Daily Coaching, which is Bert's mastermind. It's his private coaching group. And I get to interview this amazing group of people. And this week, I would like to welcome Janice Summers. Hi, Janice.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm really glad you're here today. You guys remember the delay in the chat, so if you've got any questions, put them in early so that we see them before I stop this broadcast. You know how click happy I am. First off, we're going to talk about Janice's business that she started 8 years ago. It's a product-based business. Mm-hmm. And Janice, tell us a little bit about the business and then why you decided to bring it online.
So, boy, well, in a nutshell, I wanted to design a product-based business where I actually handcraft everything that I sell. And I wanted to start something that tapped into all of my interests. So starting a business, it's a corporation. I designed everything, wrote all the collateral, designed all the products, designed all of the recipes and the ingredients that go into the products. Everything soup to nuts, front to end, I did. And I'm quite proud of the company, and it's been successful, and it's grown year over year.
Well,
and basically physical presence, right? So going to art shows and markets and a very demanding personal presence is required over those 8 years. But even though it's a product-based business, I really felt the importance of moving things online because I can only be one place at a time. So I really needed to and wanted to transition the company to build a stronger online presence, to build the marketing that I had done that was physical, and to translate that into an online presence.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, because when you're outdoors doing things, I do a lot of farmers markets, and when you're outdoors, it's very, you're dictated by the weather, right? So if the weather conditions are bad, you can't go out there. And plus, there's people who are, all over the U.S. I mean, I sell products into the Philippines. I've sold products into Canada. And those people never would get a chance to see me. So without an online presence, they wouldn't know who I was,
right?
Or who my product was.
So what process did you use when you decided how you were going to bring it online?
Well, I fumbled and bumbled for probably, 7.5 or 7.75 of those 8 years. And it's always one of those things that slipped in priority, right? With all of the things that you have to do to build and grow a company, it was one of those things I always shoved aside because there's a lot of technical things that I just didn't have a grasp on. Um, so I fumbled and bumbled, and I was talking with my sister, and we were talking about the importance of online marketing. And I know that it's required, and I know that it's important. So I first met the folks at Free Daily Coaching, and I started first attending all of their free morning calls, which were fantastic, and it was so motivating. And then I joined a group where there's a platform where I can learn a lot about marketing, and a lot about the different tools out there that you use in social marketing.
Yeah. Bert does an amazing job of making things pretty clear. And I think
Yeah.
we can all agree that we love it when he gets passionate about something and starts ranting.
Oh, I love his rants. There's gold in those rants. I love the rants. But he makes things, I mean, it's very practical, right? So things that seem like, what the heck are people talking about? It was easy to understand from attending, the free daily coaching.
He gives a lot of value for that free daily coaching too.
Yeah, yeah. And then I joined another group where we use that platform as a learning, and there's so many people that are willing to help you learn the tricks in the tools. So
Yeah.
that I'm quite excited about.
I think most of us here use that educational platform, which is a fantastic tool. I mean, the training that is within it and the training that you get every week is just, it blows me away sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
So if anyone's new here or doesn't know about this educational platform, get back with the person that invited you today to this, and they can tell you all about it. It is a fantastic, fantastic platform. So talking about that educational platform, what strategies are you working on right now?
So right now I'm working on adopting a more consistent practice. I was notoriously inconsistent with my social marketing. So I'm trying to adopt a more consistent and focus on a couple of platforms predominantly that I'm more comfortable in, um, and just building and building a more routine practice of like writing blog posts and writing social media posts and doing film and videos. It's kind of funny when I made the transition over and I switched. One of the first things I did was I adopted a new email marketing tool. And for the first time, and I think all the years I'd been doing newsletters and email broadcasts to my customers, I got compliments from them. I actually had customers sending me a thank you email for sending them my newsletter.
Wow.
And right. And it was just adopting a couple of the little tiny tweaks. And I think it was after one of my calls with Bert and we just tweaked a couple of little things and it made all the difference. And that's really rewarding when you start to implement some of these things and you see those immediate changes.
Yes.
But yeah, so I've started doing that, and I've started getting more on a regular pattern of sending out a regular communication to my customers, and building up, just building up that arsenal of content.
Well, something else I found about you that just really tugs at my heart is your kitten and your cats that you have rescued. I think that
Yeah.
is so amazing. You gave two animals a chance at life when they were going to be put down. Tell me a little bit about Dakota, and I got the other one. Is it Lily?
Bella Luna. Yeah,
Bella.
she was our Christmas gift. We saved her for Christmas. We saved a life. That was our Christmas gift. Um, Yeah, Dakota, I now have a little tiny teacup Persian who's, oh, I don't know, he's about 6 pounds soaking wet, maybe 4 pounds. He's tiny. He's right here. This is Dakota. He's a little tiny teacup Persian. And they both are here with me right now. And Bella is a rather large cat, and I didn't realize until after I went to go get her and rescue her that she's actually a Maine Coon cat. So we now have, I think, the smallest domestic cat and the largest domestic cat. They're
Well,
two opposites.
opposites attract, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how do you feel about revenue streams?
So this is a really cool thing. You know, when I was so focused on my product business, I actually had an additional revenue stream, which was I did private consulting. Um, Now, the nice thing is when you think in terms of business and business for yourself, and I think I had most of this epiphany after I started hanging out with all you guys,
And
with all of you focused on marketing your businesses, and you look towards
they're saying
creating
that,
multiple.
Janice,
What's that?
they're saying that they can't see you.
They can't see me.
I can see you.
I don't know why.
I don't either. The room went a little bit dark at one point.
But you can see me now.
I can see you, but they're saying that they can't see you.
I I don't know.
Oh, Debbie says she missed seeing the animals too.
Can they see me now?
It says no, they can't. I wonder why.
I don't know.
You sure you've got your camera on?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to hit any buttons on this iPad. I'm probably going to boot myself out if I do. And I don't know how to get back in.
Show me podcast. Hold on.
But they can hear me?
There, I think I got it. Can you guys see her now? I'm pretty sure they can see you now because it's all live again. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, show Dakota again so Debbie can see her or
Here's
him.
Dakota.
Hi, Dakota. He says, "Leave
He,
me
a
alone."
little, huh?
He says, "Leave me alone."
He's like, he just pets. He looks like Oscar right now.
Okay, so start again. I'm sorry that we had to interrupt there. About revenue streams.
Yes, creating multiple revenue streams. Yeah, so that was one of the nice epiphanies where things kind of came together. Is that is the ability to create multiple revenue streams and not focus just on one source of revenue. And I think that's one of the important things to create stability and security, for lack of a better phrase, for yourself, for your future. Even if you're just building, say you're building a network marketing, or you're building a product, or you're building an affiliate program, but you're doing it on the side while you're earning a paycheck, that's perfectly great. I think it's really important for people to focus on not getting their revenue just from one source, but to create multiple sources of revenue.
Okay, so you've got your product base.
Right. I have a product that I create. I now have an affiliate, and I have products that I'm developing that are not physical products, they're training products. For example, I just finished one training on color and adding impact to your content by using color as a key ingredient. And it's something that a lot of people overlook, but it's something that's so dominant in our culture and our society that understanding it's one of those little things that can kind of help you tweak your content creation, since so many of us are creating content. So that's for an example of one of the training programs or one of the training classes that I just developed.
Awesome.
And doing affiliate, which is fantastic because if you're going to use things, it's nice to be able to promote things
Right.
to other people,
Right.
right? Which is what affiliate is all about. So, yeah.
So are you going to be making like an affiliate site where people can come and be your affiliate for the products that you're creating?
So that I haven't, that's like, whew. I know Bert was saying something to me the other day. I'm like, okay, mind blown. And I have to think about that one. I have to figure that out.
Well, that's a good promotion though to have somebody else be able to promote for you
And get rewarded for it.
and get rewarded for it.
Yeah, which,
I think that is so awesome that you're doing that with training products, you know? I mean,
yeah,
I think that's really awesome. And so
yeah.
I heard that you built your first funnel. How'd that go?
Yes. Actually, it was laborious at first, but it's because it was a brand new thing for me and it's a brand new concept. I mean, I'm coming from a world where it's very physical, very traditional, very old fashioned in the marketing approach and adopting all of this new technology, which is just so fun and fantastic. But you kind of have to walk through it. You know, you have to walk through and keep at it, and then you get through. And in the end, it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense now, right? All of the things that I was told before started clicking in when I hit the end of it. But in the end, I loved it, and I can't wait to build my next funnel.
It is interesting. Did you use Funnelizer?
I did use Funnelizer. I did.
I think once you get it down pat, that it's an easy system to use and everything that you need is there,
Yeah,
but there's
yeah. It was
buttons.
funny when I first built it. I asked because I have the advantage of having Bert as a personal coach as well, so I have double bonus. And he took a look at my work when I was done because I had just gotten stuck on one thing. And of course, he saw it right away and fixed it. And then he started looking at what I had done and he's like, well, okay, it works that way, but there's an easier way to do things. So he showed me a quick trick to make it really even easier in Funnelizer. And it was fantastic.
Yeah, he's good at spotting stuff. And he is the king of simple.
He is, which is perfect because I can definitely be the queen of complicated.
Me too.
So I always have to remind myself, keep it simple, keep it simple, keep it simple.
Have you sort of got down a daily method of operation? And if so, how does your day go?
Yeah, and that's one of the things from day one that you kind of have to do and you learn in business. And I've been doing that for a long time. And my daily mode of operation almost every day is pretty consistent. I start my day with positive calls, right? So I hop on free daily coaching every day. So I have a couple of motivational calls that I listen to. I do a power walk during one of them. So I get fitness and I go outside because I like to get at least a half hour in the sunshine when I can. It's really important to get that vitamin D. Um, and I do a little bit of yoga, a little bit of meditation as well. And that's how I start my morning every day. So by 8:30, I'm really raring to go because all that gets done before 8:30.
That's good. It looks to me like we're frozen.
Are we?
I mean, I can hear you and you can hear me, but neither one of us. It says that it's become unresponsive. I put wait. See if we unfreeze. Good Lord. This is what happens when Mercury is retrograde. And I'm a double Mercury.
Are you?
Hmm. Virgo with a Gemini rising. Oh, Judy says we're fine, not frozen. All right, so
Okay.
we'll keep on going. So a little meditation, a little yoga, and then how do you go
Mhm.
into your work? How do you go into your work day?
That's how I enter my workday. And then it's I have a plan of action, things that I need to accomplish that day. And of course I have to respond to emails.
Right.
But I have pretty much at least 3 things that I need to accomplish that day, and the rest is all the other stuff that I need to get done. There's never an end to things that I need to get done. It's more of a matter of always maintaining a little bit of balance. So carving out time for yourself is really important. That's why I start my day with a little bit of fitness and a little bit of the personal development with the positive networking calls. So that carves out at least a little bit of time for me, because when you own a business and you run a business, you are actually the most important asset that your company has. So you have to focus on taking care of you as well.
See, that's great. And you're also working with video, right?
Sorry?
You're also working with video, or you're starting to
Yeah.
work with video?
Yeah. Yep. Video. Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Cool.
Yeah. I try to do, quick snippets because I don't like to be too long on the video. I try to do things really quick. So I like to do bite-sized morsels for people. So I
Um,
just the other day organizing my video channels because I have 2 of them. I have one for my JaniceSummers.com and I have one for TraceSpa.com. Are you there?
yeah, I'm here. Judy's trying to tell me that you're not frozen, but I am.
Yeah, you're frozen.
A good pose.
It's an inquisitive pose. It's like the interviewer.
Deep in thought. Okay. She said that I need to tell you to stay there and to go out and come back in. So let me give that a try,
All right, I'll stay here.
and hopefully I can get back in.
Okay. Too bad I can't see chat.
Can you guys see me?
Are we
Look at
back?
we're back. Yay.
Hey. Somebody I peeked over at chat and somebody had a question about my the videos, if they're mindset or product based, and I explained it there, but I'll just say videos that are with Trey Spa are any number of things, from vegan lifestyle to recipes to product to life lessons, philosophy, that type of thing. And then all the videos that are over at Janice Summers are related to building a business. So a lot of mindset, a lot of personal development, business development, but all related to building a business.
Your products themselves, are they organic?
Yes, all of my products are nature-based, organic. I make things from the raw materials, and they're all vegan friendly.
Cool. My
Not
grand
that I'm all vegan. I'm not 100% vegan, but my products have always been vegan friendly and they're eco friendly. I'm EU certified. I'm sorry, I'm Green America Gold Level certified for eco consciousness and sustainability in product design and manufacturing.
my granddaughter just went totally vegan.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
about 6 months ago, and she hasn't swayed from it yet. I don't think I could live that way.
It's not that difficult, actually. It really isn't. I was raw vegan for a while, and that was interesting. That had some challenges, but I never felt healthier.
Yeah. Well, I guess we've about covered it all, girl.
Okay.
If does anybody have any questions out there before we shut this down? I'm sorry about the technical difficulties, you guys. I don't know why I did that. I've never had to do that before. I'm not seeing anything, but there is a delay.
Yeah. Well, it's been nice being here.
It's been really nice having you here. I just read a study, in fact, I've read several studies that video is going to become more and more dominant with people.
Yes, it is. And there's a good reason for that. There's a good psychological reason for it. So, and
Well,
we're driven by vision. What's that?
most people are visual. Modality is visual.
Well, it's the number one sense, right? That we
Mhm.
rely on is our visual cues. So when you have video, you actually tap into two of the five major senses. So, and those two senses can actually drive and influence the other three senses, right? You've got sight, sound, taste, scent, tactile, right? So by manipulating what we see, we actually can elicit a response in the rest of our senses, which taps into our emotion. And emotion really where our decisions are made, right? 90% of our decisions are made at the subconscious level, which is controlled basically by our emotion, and it's dictated from our past experiences. I know I'm going way off, but this is why video is so
Actually, a very good
important.
subject.
Video is so critical.
Steve asks, what social media are you using in your strategy?
So right now I use Facebook, I use Instagram, I use YouTube, and I use Twitter. I have a Pinterest account, I have a Google Plus account, but I don't use them too much, and I have a LinkedIn. But I don't use that very much. I don't focus on those. Those are kind of afterthoughts, and occasionally things will get posted. Like when you're loading up your YouTube, it's easy to put it onto Google Plus because there's a quick link.
Yeah, you can also put it onto Pinterest. And since your product is so visual, I think it's something, Pinterest is something that you should look into. I mean,
yeah, actually, it was funny because I was thinking about doing some new photo layouts for products and doing some specific ad campaigns. Because traditionally, my product has been, I've always considered a very tactile, to smell it, to feel it, to touch it. So it's interesting trying to translate that into something online, which offers a whole new set of challenges. But
well, it becomes a work of art, actually.
yeah, and the words that you use to describe things have to be vivid,
Yeah.
and the descriptions have to become very critical, and how you say what you say, you have to kind of paint an imagery for people.
Right.
So that's a lot of fun.
Are you doing advertising mostly on your fan page?
Yeah, I haven't done any paid advertising, and I haven't really pushed my products. Not yet, which I need to get a little bit more creative on pushing the products a little bit more, like featuring a product and promoting it in ad form.
Yeah, since my primary business is also product driven, I need to also do that. So maybe
I've always been, I've weighed heavily in creating a community and relationship, and honestly, you have to understand my focus into online marketing is new. So now I'm learning how all of the things I do face to face with people when I meet them, how that translates to online, and the importance of it, because I've even gotten feedback from some of the customers that I see on a regular basis face to face. They're also tapped into my social media, and they actually have given me definite positive feedback on how it's nice to be able to see me, and they get that same feel of those conversations that they have in person with me. So
that's great that you know that it's translating then.
yeah. So it does it's interesting. It's a lot of fun, and I feel excited as a school kid every day when I get up to go to work and work on my online stuff, because there's just so much potential and so much possibility.
There is, and it's almost overwhelming at times.
Well, I think it's that one of the things that I do have that whole, squirrel and I get distracted mentality that happens, I think, to a lot of us. The short attention span. I like to joke and say I have an attention span of a gnat. So it really becomes important to say, okay, I need to get 3 things done. Now, I look at it, I have to get 3 things done for each business line or each branch of my company, right? For my coaching branch as well as for my product branch. And I need to get 3 things done. And once those are done, then I can get distracted as much as I want, but I have to stay focused on getting something accomplished. Otherwise, you won't get anywhere.
I
and then step by step, you're going to get there. So you're not going to eat an elephant in one sitting, right? So just take it a bite at a time.
Right. Well,
you'll never feel overwhelmed.
Never feel no overwhelmed. You have been a delight today, and I appreciate your being here with me.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And thank you, everybody from Free Daily Coaching and visitors for joining us today. And remember, Bert will be back on Monday with more of his awesomeness. And go to www.freedailycoaching.com to register for the month. And that's at 7 a.m. Pacific. So everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and be blessed. And we will talk to you later.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Janice, so much.